Ladies and gentlemen, this is the night where we separate men from boys. This is the night where you know that you are watching a UEFA Champions League semi-final where boys are being separated from men. A night where experience matter than skills. A night where Barcelona will never forget in a hurry. Ladies and gentlemen, Inter Milan are through to UEFA Champions League final. Ladies and gentlemen, this is UEFA Champions League semi-final where Inter Milan find their way through when there seemed to be no way, when they thought it is over, where they thought Barcelona have gone through, where everyone thought Barcelona have made it to Champions League semi-final, where the dream of winning a triple was all alive. But just within a second for the dream to materialize, everything changed and Inter Milan prevailed. Ladies and gentlemen, what a beautiful game of football. Ladies and gentlemen, what football brings to the world is more than what you can imagine. Ladies and gentlemen, come on, give a shout out to Inter Milan! Yay! What a beautiful game of football we all watched tonight. Inter Milan, they suffer. They were happy at some point. At some point they suffered again. At some point they begin to suffer and suffer and suffer and happy and suffer and happy and suffer and happy. At the end, victory is all theirs tonight. Congratulations, Inter Milan. Congratulations, Inter Milan. Baka hope of winning a triple have come to an end tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, let the show begin. The football was supposed to be Inter Milan versus Barcelona, but some part was Inter Milan, Barcelona, while some part was Milan versus Inter Milan. Ladies and gentlemen, Milan deserves a Ballon d'Or that should be given to him tonight. Oh, that boy try, I no go lie. Make we leave English first, that boy try. That boy they play, but that boy, may they no lie for us. They no born that boy 2008 too. Na lie. They no born that boy 2008. That boy is senior my father. Marco Di next life. If you hear that name, Milan again, he go resign from football. If you hear that name, Milan again, he go resign from football. What a beautiful game. What an interesting game. Every minute of Inter Milan versus Barcelona, both home and away, worth watching for 90 minutes. What a game plan. Every game plan when Inter Milan get today, it work. Although they were very sluggish, they were lucky. Football is a game of luck, and they was quite lucky. It reminds me of Chelsea 2012. Football is not it's not all about possession and the amount of shot on target you have, but the result you get at the end of the day. Inter Milan proved to us today that they are the underdog. They are the superior. They have the experience more than Barcelona. Because Barcelona needs to be more mature if they want to be in that final. That is what separates men from boys. Ladies and gentlemen, Inter Milan. Give a shout out to Inter Milan again. What a beautiful game of football. What a game. What a beautiful game of football. Congratulations, Inter Milan.